Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Day seven of morning elevation. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this on the replay. For those of you that's watching the replay, you can share this live. Listen, you can share, you can comment, and I'll make sure I come back and greet you and talk back to you. Come on, y'all. We pushing along. I don't know about y'all, but we are pushing along. We are now on day 7 of morning elevation. Morning elevation. Meet me here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the entire month of December. Yes, we are pushing through. So why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this to give you a dose of power to help you leap into 2022, into purpose, into a new mindset, into being happy, being free, and loving on yourself. Yes, I am Corinthia Williams, the Queen of Transformation. And that is my entire mission, is to give you a dose of power in the areas of business, marriage, and everyday life. I'm also the founder of the Queen's Tribe. Yes, I know y'all been hearing about it. I've been talking about it, but the Queen's Tribe is a community. It's a community of women that are leaping into their God-given purposes and unleashing the queen within. I've been on a self-love journey for some years now, and I said, you know what? I need to help other women to push forward, love on themselves, and truly be themselves unapologetically. So good morning to everybody that's jumping in. Make sure you share this. Good morning on Facebook and on YouTube. Listen, guys, we have the 12 days of Christmas giveaway. The 12 days of Christmas giveaway, where you can enter in to win the prize of the day. And so what you would have to do is definitely be a subscriber of our YouTube page. A Dose of Power is right there above this video on Facebook. And answer the question of the day, right? Answer the question of today. And today's gift is from the Queen's Luxury Self-Love Collection, a collection that I've created with body butters, necklaces, body scrubs, lip oils, lip glosses, all kind of good stuff just for the lady in your life. And so today I'm giving away one of our makeup bags. It says, I'm the queen. Okay. Because we all sometimes need a reminder of who we are and whose we are. So this makeup bag would be a great collection to any woman's makeup, their beauty habits, put in their purse, what have you. And so on today, you have an opportunity to win this makeup bag. Yes. And so I'm gonna give you the instructions later on in this video, but it's time to dive in. It is time to dive in. So as you can see from the title of these videos, today's topic is overcoming the storms of life. Overcoming the storms of life. As you know, we all over 18, most likely. Most likely, if you're not, you've been through something, right? And we all have storms that come our way, right? We all have storms that come our way, things that we might not want to face, things we have to face, things that we got to go through to get to, all those things that we say, but they are storms that come our way. And most of the time, they knock us off of our plans, off of our road to success, off of the thing that we set forth to do, right? Storms are coming to just sit you down for a second, right? During the storm, you got to rethink some things. You got to recalibrate. You got to get back into position. And unfortunately, a lot of us don't know how to do that. A lot of us go through a storm and we just give up. A lot of us go through storms and realize, you know what, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's not what I was supposed to do. We get this false reality of what life's supposed to be just because a storm comes. But as you can tell, I said when you go through the storm, because you always come out an overcomer, right? You always are bigger and better when you go through the storm. No one sit in the storm. No one sits there and just let it happen. You eventually get through it. You get to the other side of it, right? And so on today, I'm going to give you some tips. on how to get through that storm of life that sometimes come to wipe you out, that sometimes come to knock you down, right? That sometimes come to just make you feel like you are less than anything that you thought you were. And so the storm, I hope you got your pen and paper, right? Because we going in, we diving in for a good 15 minutes. We want to dive in, all right? So the S in storms stands for shift. Shift, 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 shift. Somebody put that on the screen, shift. The storm come to, and when you're going through a storm, you got to shift your mindset. See, the storm is shifting you all around. It's just throwing you all around. You don't have no balance. You don't know which way to go. You don't know where you at, right? You can't see right in front of you. But when you're in the midst of the storm, you got to shift your mindset. You got to shift your mindset, right? In order to shift your mindset, you got to sometimes go into that inner place, that place where it's just you and God, and you getting a new thoughts, you getting a new ideas, you getting a new revelations, you talking to yourself. Come on, we building up. All last week we talked about affirmations and all these things, getting into that sacred place, going into that sacred place. So you're getting your instructions. You got to speak life into that thing, because a storm comes to destroy you. A storm comes to take you out. A storm comes to kill you. So now you got to shift your mindset and get ready to combat this storm. You got to speak life. You got to speak affirmations. You got to change the way you think. You got to change how you see things. If you know me for any amount of time, you know what I say. There's no losses. There's just lessons. We got to look at our storms as lessons and not losses. Regardless of what the outcome may be, you are learning in the midst of your storm. So now you got to change your mindset. You got to shift your mindset. And you got to do it swiftly, because the storm comes swiftly. Sometimes storms don't last forever, right? But they come so fast that it'll wipe you out. Right? And so you got to shift your mind swiftly and go into that battle mode, and put on your storm gear and put on your helmet, right? And you go fight, and you go change your mind. Sometimes we got to fight our own selves in order to change our mind. Sometimes we got to fight against our own thoughts in order to shift our mind into battle mode. See, the thing about a battle, y'all sometimes don't realize the thing about your battles, you're already an overcomer. You already won. So when you shift your mindset into winning, and when you shift your mindset into overcoming, the storm doesn't seem so harsh. All right. So we're talking about overcoming the storms of life. T in storm is transparency. You got to be transparent with yourself. You got to be honest with you. See, sometimes when we go through life, we sugarcoat stuff. We put on masks. We put on facades. We dress it up. We tuck it away, and don't deal with the thing that's right in front of us, and that's us. Right? We talked about that mirror work, looking in the mirror and really evaluating you. Right? Right? Come on, who's with me? Who's been here since day one? We've been talking about evaluating us. This whole month, we talking about healing us. Okay? Okay? Just in case you ain't know, we talking about us. All right? So we got to be transparent with us. We got to just let it all out. Let it hang out. And really be honest with us. Be honest with ourselves and say, you know what? Maybe this storm is because of something I did. We don't want to say that. We don't want to think that. We want to point the finger at everybody in every situation, everybody else. But maybe it's something we did. Maybe it's something that I said. Maybe it's something I should have done, but I didn't. Maybe I was dragging my feet in that area. Right? So when you're going through a storm, you got to be transparent with self. You got to be honest with yourself and say, you know what? Let me take this mask off, because now it's me and God. And God knows me more than I know myself. So, Father God, what in the world did I do? And help me get up out of this. Because as what I can see, it's just me and you. And so we got to go through this transparency moment and be honest with ourselves. See, we think we got to hide stuff from God. God already knows. But when we are transparent In that moment, he can show us even more about ourselves. He can show you how strong you are. He can show you that you've overcame storms. He can show you that you are an overcomer. He can show you that this storm won't take you out. But so often we are so mixed up in our emotions. We're so looking at everything else, the exterior of our lives. We don't realize that, you know what, the power lies within me. I've been through storms in life before. Yeah, this might be another one, but guess what? Guess what, King? Guess what, Queen? I'm going to get through this one too. So we got to have those transparent moments. We talking about the storms, right? We talking about the storms. The O, overcomer. We got to realize that we are overcomers. Come on. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I am more than a conqueror. Come on, we got to go back to the basics. Sometimes we get so bourgeois, we get so uppity, we get so, advanced in our careers, we get so up in society. We've been winning for some time. We forgot that sometimes storms come to knock you down. But we got to realize and go back to the basics that we are more than conquerors. We got to realize and go back to the basics that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. We got to go back to the word and realize our true position, because sometimes life would tell you that you're out of order. You're not in your position. So we dummy down our power. We dummy down our authority. But when the storm comes, bruh, sis, can we keep it 100? We got to gear up and know our position. We got to get back in our rightful position and realize that we are overcomers. Come on. The R. All right, y'all following along with me? The S is shift your mindset. The T is be transparent. The O, you are an overcomer. And the R is recognize something needs to change. Recognize something needs to change. We can't change anything doing the same old thing. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting new results, is the definition of insanity. We are not crazy. Okay. Yeah, you might feel like you off your rocker, but you are not crazy. We have to recognize that something needs to change. And that change starts with us, right? Let's keep it 100. That change starts with us. We can't expect anyone else to change our own situations. We can't expect anyone else to combat our storm but us. We are grown, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Ain't that what you say in church? Listen, if you are all that in a bag of chips, you are capable to change your situation. You know what to do. Everything that you need is within inside of you. It's time to tap in. It's time to tap into that strength, that power, and recognize something needs to change. Be honest with yourself. That's that transparency moment. You got to be honest with yourself in order to change. Because if you continue to tell yourself the lies, if you could continue to tell yourself you got it all together, if you continue to tell yourself that there's nothing wrong, I'm okay, guess what? Nothing will change. You will sit in that storm, and that storm will take you out, and you will sit around and wonder what happened, right? After hurricanes and what have you, the destruction, we might watch it on the news, the destruction or what have you, and those people that live there, they come back and they say, oh my God, houses are gone, cars are gone, trees are uprooted. There's chaos everywhere. And you look around like, what happened? They're in a daze. Like, what happened? The storm came. The storm came and it wiped them out because they didn't realize that something needs to change. We got to change something about us. Is it your attitude? Is it your mindset? Is it your physical position? Is that you need to change jobs? What is it about you need to change? Think about it. Think about it. I'm just here to give you a dose of power. I ain't stepping on nobody's feet, but I want to wake you up this morning and tell you that storms do come, but you can change something about yourself in order to combat the storms. And M, M in storm. The M stands for momentum. So often when things happen in our lives, it knocks us off of our goals. It knocks us off of our position. But guess what? You got to continue to keep momentum going. You got to learn how to build up your momentum. Come on. You got to learn how to build up your momentum. And it doesn't happen. See, a lot of times we never prepare for, it's hard to prepare for the unknown, right? Let's be 100. It's hard to prepare for what you're not sure about what's coming. But if you listen to the instruction of God, he speaks in soft, still voices. And he'll give you an awareness of what's coming. He might not tell you that something's coming. Oh, yeah, that unexpected bill about to come. Yeah, your water heat about to go up. Yeah. Right? But you hear him when he tell you, save, put some money to the side, open a savings account, open a retirement fund. You hear him when he say, leave that relationship. He hear him when you hear him when he say, don't pick up the phone, but you pick it up. Can we keep it 100? We have to stay in position of building momentum that will last, right? We get knocked out, the breath get knocked out of us because we don't exercise our faith. We don't exercise our ability to withstand the storm. We don't have the emergency kit already by the door. But yet when the storms come, we look like, what happened? I ain't know. It's not meant for you to know that it's coming, but know that, guess what? You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You got to continually build your faith muscle. You got to continually build up your momentum. You got to continually be the person that you told God you want to be. You got to continually do the self-work. You got to continually love on yourself. You got to continually be that woman, that man that you desire to be. You got to continually speak life over yourself, over your family, over your situation. You got to continually be who you desire to be. I keep saying that because we all desire to be better. Everybody got that hidden desire to be better. Everybody got that hidden desire to do better. We got to continue to do it. It's a daily actions. It's weekly actions. It's monthly actions. It's sometimes you got to go back to the drawing board. Sometimes you got to write it down. Sometimes you got to meditate and pray. Sometimes you got to go on your word. Sometimes you got to get around a group of people that's on the same momentum and on the same place that you're trying to go. And that's better. That's loving on yourself. That's caring about yourself. That's furthering your education, whatever better looks like for you. That's saving the money. That's opening the business. Whatever it looks like to you. Continue to build momentum towards that woman, that man that you choose to be. Right? So we're talking about overcoming storms this morning. The S stands for shift your mindset. The T, be transparent. The O, realize and know that you're an overcomer. The R, recognize that something got changed, boo. Something got changed, says, bruh. Something got changed. And the M, build up that momentum consistently. Let me add that on there. Consistently. Never stop. Never stop bettering yourself. Never stop going for more. Never stop becoming. We all are becoming, regardless of our age, we all are becoming something better, right? And so queens, kings, this is day 7. This is day 7. So listen, I told you guys at the top of this video, you can enter in the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Today's gift is the makeup bag. I'm the queen makeup bag. And so you have to go to my YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube page, right? Subscribe. And today, you have to put in the comments, I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. And I want you to say that and speak that all day. Say it out loud, driving to work this morning, picking up the kids, I am an overcomer. My dad, what you say? I am an overcomer, and so are you. So continue to say that over your life today. Say that I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. Put that in the comments wherever you're watching on Facebook or Instagram. I am an overcomer. Come on now. I am an overcomer. Listen, guys, we changing our mindsets. We pushing forward. We doing the darn thing. We're going to stomp our way into 2022 with new mindsets and new ideas of who we are. All right. And listen, Queens, if you are interested in joining the Queens Tribe starting 2022, listen. All you have to do is go to www.adoseofpower.com, get on the waiting list. When you go there, you'll see a tab that says Queens Tribe. Get on the waiting list. Fill out that questionnaire and get on the list. The tribe will be opening up in January. I will be giving you more information. And also, if you never did a vision board, if you want to do a vision board with me virtually, we are having a vision board party coming up next Saturday. Make sure you set your clocks, the timer. I'll have more information on tomorrow about the vision board. But guess what, y'all? We're doing this together. We are doing this together, okay? And so stay tuned for that. What else? I think that's it. I don't want to hold y'all too long. But listen, guys, know on today, you are an overcomer. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Know that I love you, but God definitely loves you more. And I'm going to see each of you at the top because there's no more room at the bottom. Peace. Remember to share this. Let someone know that they are an overcomer. Be blessed, guys. Have an awesome day.